love that intro! And look at that! 60 frames per second on the title screen. Looks so much better. I just gotta shift some stuff here. Let's just give me a second. Shift that over here, that over here. I'm making damn sure I can see this stuff. And boom! Okay. Hey everyone! Take care. Playing Valkyria Chronicles. Favorite game of all time. I am overjoyed that this game came out on the PC. It's just... I am... Fair warning to people here. I will be fanboying over this. There is no denying that I will be fanboying over this so hard. And that's amazing, because I rarely, if ever, do that. I am normally very composed about this kind of stuff, but no, I'm just gonna go full-on fanboy here. I'm sorry. So if I'm gushing over it too much, I apologize, but hopefully you can understand why. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this started. I love also that I can do this.
The year was 1935 EC. Two powers controlled the continent. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, otherwise known as the Empire. In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies formed the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral ragnite for their survival, and its growing scarcity led to the inevitable war. Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border. The Atlantic Federation responded, and the Second European War was on. The Empire, with its vast military superiority, struck hard, gaining ground in early victories and putting the Federation on the defensive. Emboldened by their progress and momentum, the Empire set their sights beyond the borders of the Federation. In neighboring Galia, a peaceful principality along the sea, they found their next victim. Galia had long maintained its neutrality in the tensions between the two superpowers. But the rich stores of ragnite under the Gallian soil proved too tempting for the Empire. It amassed troops along the eastern border and invaded with all the force of an avalanche. Prologue. Galia to arms.
Okay. I think I'm freaking out over this a little too much. Because I'm practically drooling over this. Like, no joke, drooling over this. Oh boy. Oh. I see Mr. Ryan is here. Mr. Ryan, I hope you realize what this could potentially mean. We could get further on than you are, and that may spoil you. Oh, this is not going to be in the actual recording, but Ryan, Emma says that she really wants to see you stream this game. And from the sounds of things, she potentially, in fact, I'll just read it. How good is this game at alt-tabbing? Let me have a look. Okay, so it cuts the music. Okay, so say, if Ryan streams, please someone tell me. I'm going to enjoy this game and yeah. Ah, wait, you've already seen it. Okay. Now, here's what is going on, or what I'm going to be doing with this game. You see, with a game like this, you'd think you just stream it once and then that's it. We're going to be streaming this game like start to finish twice. Now the reason we're going to be doing that is the fact that in the New Game Plus you unlock a couple of chapters that are only available in New Game Plus. And the reason why is because they spoil stuff later on, but they're early in. I don't think you need to explain it though. It's a New Game Plus thing. So let us begin. Also, I'm so happy I found out that I can bind it so I can mute myself. So it's like I can be like, I'm getting too amused by that. But then again, I am really, really excited. Either way, let us begin. I will say one bad thing about this, though. Just one. For some reason, you skip cutscenes with the Enter key, but you do everything else with the Space key. And it's a bit jarring. Just slight bad point. But it's a nitpick.
March 1935. Outside the Galian border town of Brule. Residents are leaving the town before the invasion, headed inland towards the capital.
I haven't been down this road in years. It really hasn't changed very much. Whoa. Already? Hey there, guys. You're beautiful. Starting early this year. You're heading upstream, huh? How's the water?
Freeze! Put your hands in the air. Slowly. Haven't seen you around before. What's your name?
My name's Welkin. And you are...
The one with the gun. We're with the Brule Town Watch. I'm Alicia. Alicia Melchiot. So, I'm wondering what you've been writing in that little book you've got there. Imperial spies are in the area.
This book is nothing, really. I was just sketching the fish, and, you know...
Yes. Oh, I know. And you know there's a war on, don't you? All right then, Mr. Artist. We'll talk about fish sketching down at the station. Take him away.
Thanks, fish.
Can't stop drooling. Cannot stop drooling. Okay, people may have noticed that there was some... Did anyone else notice some frame slowdown there? I think that if he did, I don't think that's my PC. OBS is saying that it was 60 frames a second, so... I think it might be... That's weird. I think it might be because of the fact that it's trying to go in 60 frames a second, but I think it's like meant to be running in 30. It's like a slight error, so it like runs in 30, but because obviously the game's trying to run it in 60, it causes that I think that's the explanation for it, because there was absolutely no frame drops going on during that entire thing. I was paying attention, like the kilobytes and such, like the encoding and such went down a little bit, but it wouldn't have reflected on my actual screen. But it did reflect on my screen, so I think that... I think there might be a little bit of an encoding issue with the... It's not that noticeable, but still. So yeah, heads up, might be frame rate issues on the cutscenes, but I think that's down to the actual like summit in the game. So, and by the way, I know that this runs at a perfect 60 frames a second. I gave this a try before I started streaming. It works at 60 frames a second, so yeah. Just assume any frame drop is something wrong with like the game. It's like, it's a decent port, but obviously from what I've heard, there's a couple of problems with it. But anyway, onwards. I'm going to continue drooling, don't mind me.
Flowers, bugs, and fish. You're not bad with a pen, are you? I have to say, they're really very good.
Thank you. So you see, I really was just sketching.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code. And I intend to take my time finding out for sure.
Great.
Welks? Is that you?
Isara! Oh, your timing is perfect.
What have you gotten yourself into now, Welkin? Wait. Don't you live at the old General's house? That's right. I'm General Gunther's daughter, Isara. You do know everyone's supposed to evacuate, right? Yes, I'm aware of that. My brother's here to help me move to the capital, but that may be difficult. I mean, unless you're willing to let him go, that is. Huh? I apologize, but I was just doing my job, you know. I saw you with the notebook and thought you were a spy. Again, I'm really sorry about that.
Thanks. Don't worry about it. I can see how I might have looked a little suspicious.
Welks has a real passion for observing nature. That's why he's studying it at the university, right?
Guilty as charged. I get so into it sometimes I forget where I am, or that somebody might be watching me.
Gunfire! Everyone keep your heads down!
Over there! Come on! Damn it!
Welkin, you can handle a gun, right?
Yeah. I mean, I made it through training anyway.
Well, they're probably just a small scouting team. We should be able to take them out.
I'm with you.
Okay, and there we go. About saving the game, yes I know. And so the weird thing is, it's like, with this stuff, it's like, you press enter to go through various things, but then it's just like, suddenly it's like this, oh, you want to do something? Nope, you gotta use space. Yeah, just a small nitpick with me. Anyway, here we are, the first one of the game.
Okay, here's the plan.
You know, I struggled to see... Actually, I'm gonna wait until until we actually get in game. We'll deploy from here and take out all three of them. Just cross the bridge and take them down as fast as you can. Our objective here is to eliminate all enemies. Let's take care of them one at a time. Nice and easy. Victory! All enemies defeated. Failure. Welkin dies. Alicia dies in 20 turns or 20 turns pass.
Let's get started. Just stay calm and get it done.
Whoa! That was a lot faster. That loading screen was shorter than the last time I tried.
I see 3 of them.
That's 3 too many. Stay sharp. Listen a second. There's something I should explain.
When combat starts, you'll see a map of the area and your unit's positions. This is referred to as command mode. Here, you'll select the unit you'd like to move based on their position perspective to the enemy. Then press space. Doing so uses up one of your command points, CP, displayed at the top of the screen. They reflect your ability as a commander, and represents the number of times you can give instructions to control your units per each player phase. In this battle, you'll have 3 CP, so you can issue instructions to your units up to 3 times. Let's try moving a unit now. Now, one thing I love as well, this has got actual, like, this is my mouse right now. That just integrating mouse control. That's already a plus point for me. We're gonna play as the Town Watchman. Town Watchman man. About action points. Use CP to select a unit in command mode, and you'll be plunged into action mode. Here you can move freely. Here you can freely move the unit selected around the field. As you move in action mode, the action point gauge at the bottom of the screen will gradually deplete. This represents the unit's mobility. Once it reaches 0, the unit will be unable to move further. Keeping an eye on a unit's remaining AP while they are in motion is critical to keeping them safe. For now, use WASD to move the unit near the sandbags. Okay, now what I was saying a second ago is I struggle to see 60 frames a second. I can see the frames! I can see the silky 60! And that's basically made me realize that I struggle to see 60 frames a second if there's motion blur. Get rid of the motion blur and apparently I can see 60 frames no problem. Just, Valkyria Chronicles in 60 frames. Oh. About attacking. Press the E button to enter target. Right, this is as far as I got because I just like quickly went in. It's just like, okay, how's this running? Oh, hey, it's running at 60. Sweet. Okay, let's leave and do it for reals next time. Press the E button to enter target mode. There, the unit will prepare to attack with their currently selected weapon. Use the WASD keys to move the crosshairs or the Q and E keys to snap between targets. Enemies will not attack while you are in target mode, so take your time to aim well before pressing space to fire. Your shots will land somewhere within the circle surrounding crosshairs, so it's better to center at the entire target. Shoot the heads or other weak points will generally result in greater damage. A unit can only attack from target mode up to once per action, so choose wisely before you fire. If the target survives your attack, they may launch a counter-attack. A damaged unit may not have the HP to survive the enemy's counter, so be careful when planning your attack. Okay, can I do... Yep. Okay. No. Okay, here's a good question. Does this have... It has mouse control for the aiming. And you can left click as well. Oh my god. I don't know why I'm freaking out at the fact that they've added mouse summit so... Oh wait, I know why I'm freaking out so much about it. It's because a lot of ports don't do that for some reason. Like when you port over from a console, for whatever reason, a lot of games, for some reason, don't put mouse control onto their games, or very poorly, but this is just, well, proven wrong. Thank you very much, Valkyria Chronicles. About ending actions. A unit with 0 remaining AP that has already performed an attack in target mode is unable to act further. Press escape to end their current action. This will return you to command mode, where you will be able to select the next unit that you wish to direct. If people think that this music that's playing right now sounds very similar to the music from Final Fantasy XII as well, just a small fact here. The person who made the music in Final Fantasy XII also made the music in this game. So there we go. Now then, I'm going to be stupid here. You see, I played this... On the PlayStation 3, I've played this, no joke, completed like 12 times. So all my characters are maxed out, so I can end this in one turn. I'm going to try and do it here. Let's do it. Let's try and one turn this. About using cover. Oh yeah, I can use a mouse as well, cool. Brother, hats off to you, alright. Happy with the port. When standing near sandbags, the command crouch will appear. Press, yes, I'm very well aware of this. Thank you for telling me. I know that you have my best interest. I know it was in your best interest to assist me, but... Okay, no mouse control with that. Okay, that's a bit of a downer. But hey, I'm not complaining too much. And... you again. The Adventures of Town Watchman! Okay, and... kill! Ah, I'm not gonna finish this in a single turn. And that makes me sad. I am a sad Tom right now. You know what? Whatever. I'm taking him down regardless. Has he, though? Or if I fail the Town Watchman? You know what? He's good enough. About ending... Yes, I know. Once you've run out of CP, yada yada, one enemy phase consists of a single turn. The fewer turns you complete the mission in, the more cash and experience you'll receive, but being too hasty can lead to unnecessary risks. The key is to find a challenging balance. Or you can just be me and play this game way too much. Enemy phase. Actually, if you look really carefully during the phases, you can actually use this that they've got like their own like national anthems. And like below the phase thing, it actually says like who, you know, says a little bit of phase here. Like, I'm gonna see if I can see I gotta say, like, Valkyria, may the blood live forever, Valkyria... I couldn't read that fast enough. It goes by really quickly. Using CP effect, yes. Even with a limited pool of CP, you can take out a significant number of foes. Yes, as I've just proven in that last turn. CP can be used on the same unit multiple times. For instance, a pool of free CP can be used to move one unit 3 times in a row. Perfect for cutting into enemy lines or hurrying past dangerous terrain. That said, people get tired. They'll start each consecutive action with fewer AP than the last, so keep that in mind. If you use the cancel button to end your phase with CP still remaining, those CP will be carried over to the next turn. So basically it adds like a little degree of strategy here. It's like, if you can't do much in this turn, then you can stock up on CP. You've got a limited amount. Like, you can't have like unlimited CP, but you can have quite a bit. I think it's like 20 CP max. So if you're gonna do like a big ton of moves, you can, you know, get prepared for it, basically. So, CP or a special resource. How you choose to manage them will decide your fate. And this is my fate. Nope, sorry, welcome, Alicia. You guys are going to be like lazy bums. You're not going to do anything. It's all going to be Town Watchman. Yeah, see? Town Watchman did all the work. Still got it.
I don't see any more of them.
I got a B rank! I am not very happy with that because I typically get A ranks. But then again, completed 12 times. How could I not?
Miss Melchior, there's no other sign of the enemy.
Good. Now, go keep watch and stay alert.
Yes, ma'am. What should we do with the bodies, ma'am?
We'll bury them. So it's begun. I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people of this town. I'll do it. Even going to war, I'll do it. What are those?
Seeds from the lion's paw. It blooms white, small, simple, and strong.
I want to be able to remember, once the war is over, that it wasn't all just people killing people. That even in war, there was also new life.
On the 15th day of the 3rd month of the year 1935, the Empire began its assault in earnest. A formal declaration of war was made upon Galia. Though it was only a small front in a massive continental assault, what followed would prove that a tiny nation could best a military giant. These events would tell a story of tragedy hidden in the mists of time. A story of courage and of trust, of persecution and hate, and of love blooming even through the flames of war. What follows is a record of this conflict, and of those who fought, lived, and died.
Ryan, if you try and make that joke again, I'm gonna kick your ass. I
In
swear.
defense of Brewer.